Hello YouTube, it is me, Snappy Pancakes, coming out of my hole after a long break to have a look at the new Planet Coaster, and I'm quite excited. I actually don't know very much about this development in the game. I've been quite busy for quite a while, unfortunately, but I did have a look at my old games, and I think I have to update them a bit. Anyway, I will be looking at the sandbox mode just to see everything, and immediately everything is so different and new, and it makes me very happy because it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna go to. I looked at Deciduous. I'm gonna look at Alpine now, and I don't know. Preview. Ugh, fuck it. Whatever. Okay. I'm not doing very well. I just dropped my headphones. Okay. This is why I haven't been making videos a lot recently. I have been very stressed out. Anyway, I will begin by saying that is so cool. I'm so happy to see that I can now make my own park entrances. That's something I've heard about for a long time coming, and I'm glad to see it's finally implemented. Let's see. See, my blueprint's already there. I mean, I want to show you what I mean. I have to... Whoa, what happened there? Okay. I don't know if you can notice, but it's a bit odd now, especially Phantom Manor, and it looks a bit strange. I have to adjust all these windows. In fact, speaking of which, I looked through all of the building things, and I have to say I'm very, very excited about the Western theme. The Western theme. That is something that will be very useful for me in particular. And I'm going to update Phantom Manor first, because I noticed there are things that I can put on Phantom Manor, like this. Looks very much like the thing from Phantom Manor. And what else? You know, the thinner pillars, which is what they have in Phantom Manor as well. Like that. And the thing that I thought was pretty great for this particular build. I don't know why I immediately thought about this build straight away. But was these windows? This will make it look really quite a lot like Phantom Manor. Anyway, and another thing that I like is that I can set the light. Finally, this is going to be great. I can leave the simulation running, and I can keep the lights bright. That's something I've wanted for a very long time. So, what is new? Well, another thing that I looked at before that I'm incredibly excited for, transport rides, custom, is dark rides. Well, I think this is supposed to be like dark rides. No, it's not coming up, but yeah, that's something. I haven't even used this yet, but that looks great. I'm really excited for that. It looks like a proper omni mover. I wonder if there are things you can do with that, but you know, I can go up. Cool. It's basically just like a roller coaster. Well, you know, in principle, in how it operates, but you know. That's so fantastic, you know, you can do these really cool things. So far, I have like a little display in the middle of that circle, you know, and these kind of things. So I'm incredibly excited to play around with that. That's something I prefer to roller coasters actually, because it's more like building a little diorama or a little play or something. That being said, I don't know a lot of the new animatronics and stuff that have been released. I'm still very much in the dark with that, but I don't know. Another thing that I really like is this. The water slides. They are pretty sweet, you know. Oh, that's cool. That's something that I've been waiting for. And it looks pretty sweet. Lovely effects. And also that I noticed is the sound effects. That's why I tried to record this, so you can hear the sound effects. Are really awesome. And the music and all the rides, I'm really, really happy. It's definitely as good as I had hoped. So I haven't really gone through all of this yet, and I will go through this slowly. I think everyone can look at videos where they go through each object, but that looks really cool. It's the first time I saw that. That's really cool. So I'm just going to look through some now. I mean, that's obviously new, but I don't know what's new and what isn't because I hardly place rides. I think that's new. Like all the space agey stuff is pretty new. Let's see. Yeah. Some new things there, I think. Is it? Was that released before? This, like, I remember the promo for this, like this sort of Ramsey's Revenge like ride. I don't know what they call it, but and let's see. Shops and facilities, custom. What do they have? ATM, that's new. Chief Beef and Cosmic Cow. First Aid. Ooh, that's new. Gulpy Energy. Like energy drink, or what is that? Oh, that's cool. It has a sort of slide door. Gulpy! See, this is exactly why I put the sound effects on, because they kept on making me laugh and smile. Okay, Gulpy Slush. That's fantastic. This is the one I remember laughing. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Hot Dog Squad. Just me laughing at sound effects. This video. Are they gonna make a noise? Nah, just a doorbell. What's that? Just a memento. This game. Just all the little details. Excelente. Yeah, not excelente, but this game is excelente. I would say, Monsieur Frita. Okay.
Oui, Monsieur Frita.
Monsieur Frita. Okay, it's not French, but okay. What's that? What is that? Park entrance gate. Okay, that's where you find it, and you have to put it what, like here? Yeah. Okay. What's that? Standard restrooms. Street Fox Coffee. I'm so glad to see more restaurants. Okay. Ticket booth and what? Tiki Chiki. They must have so much fun making this stuff. They just can do whatever they want, and it's great. Okay, let's see the scenery and stuff. This stuff is important for me as a builder. Now that's cool. Immediately thinking, make like some giant grandfather clock thingy. I mean, that was done before already, but you know, some more steampunky things could be on their way. Definitely. Ah, amazing. That's definitely something I like a lot. Skulls. Skulls are always welcome. Let's see if I can. Some more of the Wild West themes and some sci-fi stuff. Whereas when I was a kid, I used to call it Sci-Fi because, yeah, I was kind of a stupid kid. What's this? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool for scenic things. Special effects. I already knew special effects. Pyrotechnics. Ooh. Oh, new explosion. I think they had. Oh, that's cool. What's that? More fires. Ooh, it looks a bit different. I mean, the shadows. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the shadows are amazing now. They're not wobbly anymore. I was wondering if that would be fixed, but it was, which was nice. Cool special effects. What's that? Ambience. Oh, that's cool. Ah, I haven't even thought of that kind of stuff. Blowing dirt. That's so cool. Okay. What's that? Falling dry ice? Cool. That's really sweet. It's misty, it's kind of ghostly there. What's that? Yeah, mist. My favorite. And smoke bursts. And smoke store. What's that? Extreme. Yeah, those are all miscellaneous. I don't even know how to say that. Bubbles. Don't we love bubbles? Confetti. These are all old, but you know. Engine thruster. Whoa, that's cool. That's new. Must be from the sci-fi thing. Yeah, I love this laser stuff. This laser stuff is sweet. Lasers are sweet. Can you change the color of the laser? No. Okay, it's a shame. Audio? Cool. See, I really don't know anything about this game right now. I'm sort of discovering a bit. I just looked at it a little bit just to check if my build still worked, and I have to update a lot of my downloads, and it's a lot of work to come. but it's still, you know, it's still fun. And this is something I was looking forward to checking out. Art shapes. So you can build random little things. Interesting. Do they have an ability to change sizes of objects yet? Probably not. I was hoping for something like that, because then that would be much more useful after that. Oh, that's so great. The music is so cool. It's like a Wild Westy kind of theme. So cool. So cool. This whole video is just me like, oh, that's so cool. And I did check out this a little bit. There's some new things, like the Western thing, like these things. These kind of things. I mean, these kind of remind me of the tops of Dutch buildings, you know, like in Amsterdam or whatever. Or wherever. Which looks kind of cool. Yeah. Could definitely play around with that and have a lot of fun. Which is also kind of cool. These kind of things. Can make a little high street. And this is something I can update with my new Phantom Manor. That's like almost from Phantom Manor, you know? It's almost as if they looked at Frontierland in Disneyland Paris and decided to base some of the designs on that. I mean, this is something that I admire. I'm really wondering, like the sci-fi theme, I'm really wondering how I could use it, but I'm really actually quite glad they went for this 1980s sort of, you know, grotty, dystopian, Star Wars-y kind of sci-fi, which I like a lot, because it reminds me of my childhood. But, you know, there's definitely some cool things you can use this for. I mean, for modern architecture and other things. Definitely gives me a lot more options, you know. I think I can use this in the nuclear silo that I want to create in my other build, which I was going to create soon. Okay, well that's cool. Okay, like fake walkways and stuff. Cosmetic walkways. This looks a bit... Texture looks updated. Oh no, this is a new wall, isn't it? Is it new? It's not the same as this wall, is it? Yeah. No, it's different, yeah. It's better. It looks nice, I have to say. Really cool stuff so far. And I've only seen like 20% of what's available. See, like, so a lot of sci-fi stuff, a lot of westerny stuff. We don't have a spooky theme, but as far as I'm aware, the spooky theme sort of overlaps with fantasy and western and pirate. That I'm not too unhappy with that. There's still, you know, you could create so many types of buildings with what they've given you, if you're just a little bit creative with them. So, and of course, there's roller coasters, which I know the least about. It's ironic since it's Planet Coaster and I don't really know much. But from what I can see, like this one, I was wanting that from the beginning. And is it a bit like, you know, it's kind of like a wooden roller coaster. Oh, but it's not wooden. Huh. But that doesn't matter because we do have wooden roller coasters finally. Oh, that is sweet. You know, that's something I was really hoping would happen. I think that's a lot of things. A lot of what people wanted was a wooden roller coaster, and it looks great. And it was worth the wait, definitely. Looks really cool. Looks really cool. And you know, transport rides, which is something that I'm really happy to see. You know, I was even thinking about making something like a train set. You know, after seeing that, I think it was like a bedroom made with this game, and it was a bedroom, but you know, like a model roller coaster on a table. They gave me this idea to make a sort of train set thing, or like a whole theme park that's based around a sort of German style train set. You know, something completely, you know, unrealistic. Oh, that's really cool with the wooden support systems. That really looks like something from the turn of the century Wild West era. Those bridges that fell down quite a lot because they were just wooden poles. But it looks really cool. And yeah, the train looks fantastic too. Definitely my kind of steam train. It would be cool if they had an option to change the style of trains, you know, so you have a electric one, you know, a British style one, you know, a steam train from the, you know, Europe, or, you know. But I do love the American steam train styles. And you'd seem to see these most in theme parks actually. But in the UK, I've seen a few, British style ones. So maybe it would be nice to have the option. But still, very happy with that. So what am I not happy with? I don't know. I mean, I mean, nothing as so far. I mean, you've seen all the terrain before. So, do you have any new paths? Ah, we do. Now that's something I can't complain about. Because I was so sick of using this path all the time for all the rustic things. It really kind of sucks. Natural paths, queue areas. Ah, new queue areas, and they join very easily. That's also something that I think everyone is really happy to see, even though it's a bit odd sometimes. But I think they've worked quite hard on the path system. A bit tricky maybe still a bit, but definitely they've worked hard on that. So yeah, let's see. So I think I've run through everything I sort of wanted to see, and now I sort of have seen everything a bit more. Coming up next will be, I finally have to get up an update and post my Haunted Mansion Magic Kingdom. It's been in my computer for a few weeks. I finally got more space on my computer, so I can start working on that. And I'm really tempted just to start a brand new park from scratch, considering I have like everything. And I can make my own entrances. Oh, and also I have to update this. I have to check out my creations in the workshop and see if they still work. And if they don't, I have to fix them, which is a whole job in itself. And maybe start working on a really, on a dark ride again, because that's my thing. Haunted dark ridey thing. Or, I don't know. Or maybe I'll continue with the asylum, especially because now I have lots of stuff to make my nuclear bunker with, which will be great. So, I will see you when I see you, and I hope you enjoyed that somewhat, and bye for now.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to see more, you can click in one of these boxes and it will lead you to more of my videos. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. And if you... I don't know what else to say. Well, that's it. So yeah, enjoy.